Hello, water signs and water sign placements. Welcome back to Readings from Neptune Tarot. I am the Neptunian and I am here to provide for you all the messages and what you all can be expecting for this Virgo season, which started August 22nd and is going all the way through September 21st. I know I'm a little behind. It's just that school just got started over here and I'm adjusting to the new schedules and stuff. So, all right, and having to wake up at 5 a.m. But this is going to be for all Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpios, which you all can be expecting, what it is that you all need to know, need to be aware of. Happy Pumpkin Spice Day for those of you that already got your pumpkin spice. I have not. I've just been locked up in the house today. But that's okay. Maybe you all have been having like a very chill day, very chill mood. Some of you, I feel you might be a little melancholy. Take your magnesium, take your iron. Yeah. All right, give me 3 for my water signs. Give me 3. All right, so we got the 2 of Cups here. It's a Cancer card. Got the 5 of Swords in the reverse and the Page of Swords. So some of you are gonna block people off because you want your relationship to get better, or you're gonna keep somebody. I'm seeing something about a block list. Either you're gonna unblock somebody to give them a second chance to be a friend or whatever's going on here. Well, we'll dig in. Or you are going to keep this person blocked as a way of protecting your relationship. Take that however that resonates. Water signs. I was about to say fire sign. So you could be dealing with a fire sign. But let's see. 2 of Cups to the 5 of Swords to the Page of Swords. Yeah, like it's either you're blocking somebody off of social media because they're a threat to your relationship, or you feel they are, or you're making this request. Gemini, Aquarius, Cancer energy. Or you yourself are thinking about, okay, should I block somebody? Should I not block somebody? Should I ask my spouse to do this? Should I not? Should I ask my person to do this? It doesn't have to be a spouse. It's just whoever it is you're dealing with. Right, because something's being exposed about what this person was doing with their money through gossip, or just someone that's really upset with them. Queen of Swords energy to the Page of Pentacles to the Hermit in the reverse. So someone could be talking about what it is an Aquarius, a Gemini, strong Virgo, or a Cancer, strong Virgo and Aquarius, were doing with their money here. And this could involve a married person, water sign, so either you or them. And it's going to upset you or put you in your feelings, especially a Cancer, because somebody's going to go around looking for something and they can't message the person that was receiving money because the person already got ahead and blocked you. So in other words, if you were wondering like, dude, I'm going to talk to my husband or my dude's side chick or whatever the F you were planning on doing here, this person knew about you and that's why they blocked you. Okay. And you want answers about why this man was being sneaky, or they want answers as to why this man was being sneaky. And this involves money. Like somebody followed the paper trail and they found out what this man has been doing, a Sagittarius, for the past 9 weeks, 9 months. Take that however it resonates. The number 9 is very significant here. And it's going to have you or this person in their feelings. I don't know if they're going to ask you about a man. This sounds like fire signs reading, where someone's going to want to come and talk to you about, like, as a woman, I just need you to know. Or as woman to woman, I need you to tell me what the fuck it is. Like, straight up. Right, because you and this person, I don't even think, were you lovers? Yes, you were. You and them were lovers, but then you and this person broke up because of a secret, because you found out that they were entertaining other people. Of course, dumbass, if they're stepping out on their wife, of course they're talking to multiple people. Hey. I should save this for the Patreon. I'm gonna bring back the Patreon readings, but I really gotta it's time. It really is time. I really just need to have like a whole week where I'm sitting and just recording nonstop country. But then like my ADHD gets the best of me and I get distracted. But here's the thing. If you were messing around with a married man and you and them broke it off or whatever here, water signs, the wife, not the other side pieces, the wife is going to it's trying to get into communication with you because they want a slam dunk case in their divorce. And so I don't know if they're going to be reaching out to you, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio, or you're going to be reaching out to them. But a Leo, or something about August 12th, December the 8th, or November the 8th is going to be significant here. So like, this person is going to find the way to fucking contact you come hell or high water, or you're going to contact this person come hell or high water. Take that however it resonates. I'm not here to judge. I'm just here to get a message out. But you blocked this person because you found out that you honestly believed the lie that like, okay, so he fell out of love with his wife and he's in love with me. No, he was messing around with 4 other people, a possible Pisces, a Libra, Leo, and or a Virgo. And yeah, no, you decided to just end things and focus on your own happiness. Or Scorpio, you decided to end things and start focusing on your wife and on your child because you realized that having these extramarital affairs, marital affairs, or this person, or you being the side piece under the migajero, breadcrumb lover, for those of you that are not Hispanic or bilingual. I'm multilingual. I can speak to you in 5. But I should have been a language teacher instead of an English teacher. But yeah, no, like you decided to go focus elsewhere. Or once you end this situationship or whatever the hell you got going on here, water signs, that's when you're going to find true happiness and peace. Because meanwhile, you're entertaining this married person or whatever's going on here. Like I said, I am not here to judge. I'm just here to get a message out. You're not going to know what happiness is. And that's called guilt. You might not feel guilty consciously in the explicit level, but implicitly and subconsciously, for my psych majors, you're feeling it. Right. Somebody's feeling guilty over a one-night stand they had around Sagittarius season of 2024. When I'm recording this, it is August 26, 2025. But whenever you see this reading, I don't know if those dates are going to be significant for you. But yeah, like somebody feels guilty that they were giving money to chicks. Maybe they were asking for pictures in exchange for money. A lot of women do that. But somebody paid attention to the PayPal, the Cash App, and alguien andaba de sugar. And they were lying about what it is they were spending their money. Somebody feels extremely betrayed. Either you betrayed somebody here, water sign, or they betrayed you, or this person's wife. There's 3 people here. Okay, I'm hearing the song by Shakira, Laundry Service. Objection. This tango is not meant for 3. So tango is a 2-person dance, right? Takes 2 to tango. In this case, it's 3. Or if you're trying to catch somebody cheating, water sign, you need to look at their Cash App, their PayPal. If they have an app called Signal, that's usually that's not a good sign because it makes the messages disappear. When I remember this guy at the club was asking me for like my Snapchat, and I was like, "Oh, so you cheat, huh?" He was like, "Calmala." I'm like, "No, dude. Like you see me with my ring right here, and you still have the audacity to be asking me for stuff. Get away. Respétame, güey." Or they get mad when I'm like, imagine your wife's out with her friends and guys like you are hitting on her and telling her, so what if you're married? So what? So what? How would you respond to that? Then again, I like playing devil's advocate and asking those uncomfortable questions just to see their faces. And then I'm like, I'm evil. All right, but there's something about finances you're not seeing here, water signs, and it's going to upset you. Or this person just has an obsession with collecting pictures of hot girls. This is giving this guy's a fucking nerd that never had the balls to approach these women in person, but with the invention of social media, they got the little keyboard warrior balls asking for shit. Bro, I don't know if you were messing around with Aquarius of sorts or whatever. I'm just picking on Aquariuses lately. Just kidding. Aquarius, I love you. And don't come for me because I'm your sister sign, okay? I'm a Leo. But somebody wants to really heal something here. Like, I'm getting very 2 different theories juxtaposing each other. I am getting one where it is somebody really wants to come and ask you, like, what were you doing with my person? Were you cheating on me? But like, they just want the truth. I'm not getting any aggressive. They just want hardcore evidence so they can be like, I got you, motherfucker. Like, you were cheating on me. Here it is on the phone. Da 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 da. This and that and the third. And then I can already hear him be like, the AI is crazy. But then I'm also getting somebody did step out and is now really trying to fix their marriage and is telling the side pieces que no. But something still doesn't feel right with you, water signs. You're like, okay, you're being good. You're showing me more affection, whatever. But something doesn't feel right. Algo no me cuadra. And your gut always knows. Like, this is why I don't do personal tarot readings for people that are in my family or that are my friends, because I always tell them, like, what the fuck do you really want to know? Because if you already have to ask me, can you do a reading on my significant other? You already had problems with that person. Otherwise, you wouldn't be going to the fucking tarot reader asking for a reading. 2, I'm like, what is your plan B? Si te digo lo que no quieres oír. If I tell you what you don't want to hear. Because I'm not going to sugarcoat shit for you. I don't like it when people book me and then try to see if, like, what I do or what I don't know to see if I'm the real deal. And I'll flat out be like, look, if you're just trying to fucking test my third eye, I'm not going to waste your time. I'm not going to want your money. Go somewhere else. Because, I'm not going to play with you. I'm going to tell you what the fuck it is. It is what it is. And if not, me castigan and they take away my don. My don is I need to tell you the truth that I see right here. Whether you like it, I like it, or not, it is what the fuck it is. Because you could be saying whatever it is you want to say, but the cards are always going to tell me what the fuck it is. Spirit is always going to fucking know. So when they asked me for a reading, because I've had this happen where I gave a really good friend of mine a reading and I was like, have him do this and that. And then she was like, no, like in complete fucking denial. And then it's like, then why the fuck are you asking me and wasting my time and your time when I could have been doing something else but for another fucking client? And I can go on and on about this, pero like, es cierto, una clienta se te hace una amiga que una amiga una clienta. But that's a topic for another day. And same thing with my tias. We were at the salon chilling, and she was like, a ver, pull cards on your tío to see if he's cheating on me. I'm like, why? So you can mess up my other tia's fucking salon and scare the customers here? And then for what? You're still gonna fucking take him back and still be married with him. Pa que hacemos el pinche show. And how you got him is how you fucking will lose them. Hello. Ella, I believe she was... No, I don't even think so. I think Theo broke up with her clean, fair and square. And then my tia just didn't accept that he moved on and started dating or whatever. And was doing the bitter mama, baby mama bullshit. Pero, like, something in your gut, water signs, is telling you, like, something's not right. Trust that gut feeling. Because it's usually when you're like... It's because I don't know. Should I? Shouldn't I? And you're like, something's telling me really not to. Like, for example, when someone's like, hey, wait, can you help me run this and that in the third errand? And you're like, no, I already have plans. But then you feel bad because you're like, what if I'm in that situation and you go help them and it ends up being a bunch of bullshit? Trust your gut instinct. Trust your gut instinct. And also, this one's an old one that my grandma told me. If you already are asleep and you have no plans to go out and then somebody calls you in the middle of your sleep to wake you up and they're like, come outside, she's like, it's the devil calling you. Es el diablo que te está hablando. No salgas because you might die. And spiritually, the answer and reason for that, I know I'm going on a tangent with you, water signs. It's because while you get woken up abruptly like that, your spirit is still in the astral, like traveling, like your soul hasn't tethered back to you, which is why you're kind of loopy. And also, like, they really do believe that the devil is calling you. So there's that there's that aspect, and then there's the one where it's because your spirit has not returned into your physical, it hasn't tethered back in, and that's why it's peligroso or dangerous for you to go out like that. And also, like, if you're already home, stay your ass home, and nothing good happens past 2:00 in the morning, but you want to set yourself free or somebody free, or you're being guided to, like, whatever ends up ending this Virgo season romantically, or a marriage, or third party, Sancho Claus, I don't know, whatever the fuck you all got going on. Without you knowing you personally, I cannot tell you. this is God's way of telling you, or your angels, you need to let it go. If maybe somebody's an Archangel Michael devotee. If I have ever pissed an Archangel Michael devotee person off, I am sorry from the bottom of my heart. You don't ever want to piss off an Archangel Michael devotee. Right, because somebody has lost hope in like repairing a relationship, Scorpio, strong Scorpio, because of a tower. What is this tower? Yeah, and what it is you're spending your money on, or what's this person spending their money on. I'm also seeing something about a ticket, a speeding ticket. Watch your speed, watch your driving, be alert of your surroundings, because I don't know what it is that's going on here in Laredo, Texas. It's where I'm recording from. Saludos from the other countries. I know I get people from Portugal, España watching. Hola. I'm really pocha, so my Spanish ain't right. But you need to be aware of your surroundings. Like Laredo, the crime rate's getting crazy. Like, I don't like that we have Austin rent prices with San Antonio level car accidents and crime rate, but we don't have the entertainment, and our city council's a bunch of shit for brains that like to pocket the money. Atácanse. I don't care how angry you all get. How is it that we are the number one import-export in the United States and we have nothing to show for it? We have the WBCA. Yeah, George Washington would have had us out in the fucking fields. Pero ahí va Laredo, celebrándolo. And Abraham Lincoln was a racist. He thought that there shouldn't be slavery, but he did not think that people of color were superior or equal to white people. But Ghislaine Maxwell's dad is the one that publishes all the books that get pushed out into public education systems. So of course they're not going to tell us that. But I'm off my soapbox. But you need to be aware of your surroundings, because the way these people are driving is fucking stupid. Like, if you, not even before the Laredo Bad Drivers page was out there, no, hombre, esta gente se la rifa, güey. But you need to be very careful. If you're alert of your surroundings, document, screenshot if you have to. If you have a dash cam, set it up. If you were hoping for this person that you are unblocking or whatever to go back, if you were hoping for a reconciliation here, water signs, between you and an air sign, it's not going to happen. You need to move on, because if you keep staying with this person, your wheel of fortune is going to stay, and the reverse is going to stay bad. You're going to keep losing finances until you let this person go. It's going to be constant work, because you're always going to be wondering, is this Cancer or this Aquarius cheating on me? Yes or no, yes or no. And the people are going to see it as you taking a massive L. So I don't know if you are on a platform and you are being seen here, water signs, but these are people that are very invested in who you are. These are people that they're keeping tabs on you and your relationship to see if you and this person are going to heal things. Or I don't know if this Aquarius is hoping to heal things with you, Scorpio, Taurus energy. But I also see that this person's very prideful. Like, they want to do right and make things right by you. I'm getting so many story angles. It's cray-cray. Somebody's getting chills. But at the same time, it's their ego. Like, it's literally, what is the dicho? Pride begets the downfall, or something like that. My favorite dicho is the Polish one, where it's like, where the devil fails, he sends a woman. Yeah, like, this person does want to amend things with you, and they're in a position of higher order for some of you. I don't know, it's just like I don't know if some of you were sleeping with the boss, but fíjate, you took fíjate en tu secretaria, like, for realsies, huh? De la Lupis. That was a badass show in the summer. Mentiras la serie. But they know that you are right, but at the same time, because of their ego and because they're the boss and they're the man, they do not want to amend shit yet. Like, I'm hearing that song by the Dixie Chicks, I'm Not Ready to Make Nice. When did they become the Chicks? I just noticed that on my Spotify when they were fighting with Toby Keith. But if anybody asks, I'm still 27. Because this person sees you as vibrant and beautiful, water signs. They see you as sexy and fiery and feisty. Kids love you. You know, people are always giving you offers, and you're always like, no, if it's not good enough, I don't want it. But Yeah, like this person is married though. Like this person is married to an empress. They see you as the empress, but this is someone that's like addicted to getting female validation. And I think that's like a social media invention problem. Like before you had your, basically your, I don't want to say it's the smartphone, because before that, computers used to just be in a room and we would just leave it there. And then we'd be on our PSPs, on our flip phones or T-Mobile Sidekick, if you had money. And you even had the good T-Mobile packages, because back then T-Mobile was bad. That's why we ended up with Sprint. It used to be T-Mobile, Sprint, Boost, Nextel, Cricket. Remember the Cricket? Gente naca, you could hear their conversation on speaker. ¿Qué onda, pelan? Oh, and I'd be like, sir, you're inside the Starbucks. Have some decorum. Just kidding. I was like, what, 12 or 13 when that was happening? But like I said, if anybody asks, I'm still 27. Ya me puse bien Fran Drescher where I lie and say that I'm 29 forever. But yeah, your husband or this person's husband has a freaking wandering eye y no se le va a quitar. Or you guys are competing for a girl that has 3 older dudes and a younger dude trying to make offers to her. Spirit is saying cut your losses and walk away, because you don't want to get caught up in this Black Widow's web. And for whatever reason, I just got the visual of the other mother from Coraline. Maybe you like Coraline. Pues, que feo lo de Neil Gaiman, no? Right, no, and it's going to cause a fight. Like, someone's going to message you to expose a secret. It could be a Queen of Wands, or you're going to get upset that this girl has been talking to, like, all these guys, and you're like, I got all my bitches for you, and you had a roster the entire time. If she listens to Shira 7, you're not going to run game on her. She's going to run game on you. Or better, confirmation, or better just leave her alone, dude. Like, I predicted this in my 12 Days of Christmas reading last year in 2024, that there was going to be like a battle of the sexes where like the women were just going to stop wanting to be with men altogether because men are just assholes. Like, the bar is so low, it's not even in hell, it's beneath hell. Pero male-centered women don't understand that. They're like, oh, no, honey. I don't know quién te entrenó a darte las nalgas sin nada. I don't know who brainwashed you all into believing that. Suckers. But anywho, moving on. Ya, nada de amigos o de favores. Cóbrales. Or do what the men do. Detónalos y ya no les hables. Podrá ser chicos fácil y no queriéndose o dándose el mismo respeto. Ay. All right, but what is this Queen of Wands with all these men? Yeah, this is someone that does not want to heal anything with you, water sign, or is not going to want to heal anything, or you're not going to want to heal anything. Because they feel that once a cheater, always a cheater, and that's that. Like, this person is going to stay convinced that you are going to be secretive, or this Pisces, this Scorpio, is going to remain secretive here. But someone is going to come in and expose a secret. What is the secret? What is the secret that they do not want water sign to find out? That this person was married. Okay. Yeah. For some of you, if you're wondering if the baby is yours or not, I would just get a fucking paternity test, dude. Because how men are sneaky, women too. Someone's trying to possibly bribe somebody to like not say who the child belongs to, even though it's like, bro, with the way technology is these days, good luck with that. Yeah, someone's trying to keep a pregnancy hidden here because this man doesn't want to lose money, but yet they're spying on you, or they don't want to be taken to court to pay child support, even though it's like you're just better off going to get a court order. Así not everything's done on documentation. Nobody can say, no, you can't visit the child. No, the child's not mine. No, I'm not going to pay for the child, blah, 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 blah. Just take them to family court and that's that. Make sure everything's documented and there's a third party. Right, or somebody just doesn't want to get divorced. Someone just really wants to set el papel of a happy wife, a happy husband, while having all these crazy side pieces. And it's like, okay, Don Draper, in the 1950s, that would have worked. But women don't tolerate that shit anymore. And you all need to understand that the only woman that's going to put up with all your bullshit is your mom. Okay? And that's that. Yeah. Basta de querer hacer las mujeres pendejas y basta de querer de desquitarte lo que tu mamá o tu papá no te hicieron por ti en tu juventud, con las esposas, con las novias, con los esposos, con los novios. Like, you all need to stop trying to punish women for shit your mommy and your daddy didn't fucking do or did do for you. Like, when does it end? Like, when do, like, hurt people hurt other people? I get that. My mom, okay, I get that. But at what point are you gonna fucking become responsible for yourself and take accountability for the shit you do? Because here's the reality of things, water signs and cross watchers. Someone's always going to have it fucking worse than you. Sí o no? Sí o no? And also, this is my favorite, like, motivational thing that I like to see when I'm not feeling it. And it's like, does a crackhead ever say they don't have money for crack? No, they don't. So how are you going to let a fucking crackhead out hustle you? Muévate. And that's how I feel people should apply their fucking healing into their self-sabotaging behaviors. Like, oh, it's because I was raised like that. And you're going to use that all your life and expect the rest of us who go through shit like anybody else to put up with it and be okay with it. Ah, pobrecito, because, you know, her parents shot her life to shit and they don't let her go achieve and accomplish things because she has to take care of her sick mom or dad or whatever. Ah, sí, está bueno, está bueno. No, you can get the fuck out of there and be like, lo siento, I gotta go, bye-bye. Especially if they were not very nice to you. And no, you can move. You can get yourself out. You can go get a roommate and work. It's just that some people really do not want to work and want to live off of mommy and daddy. Or off of whoever, the government, even though it's like, dude, the system's been broken and has been broken for a long time. And now that America's going through its Pluto return, the last time it happened was Civil War times, we're starting to realize shit ain't working and we need something that's going to work. Whether you're a Democrat, Republican, Independent, whatever, group consensus is, like the Meeseeks say, it's getting weird and scary. I don't know if you're a Rick and Morty fan, but you need to really focus on your healing here, water sign, or so does this person. And yes, you can get upset and be like, well, it's this guy that's always hitting on me. It's this girl, blah, 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 blah. But you keep responding to them. You keep dejándoles esa puerta abierta para que entren so they can start doing their chingaderas and sus chucherías. And no, like, my thing is, when does the cycle of trauma end? Like, and I know it's a rhetorical question that I'm asking, but it's like, when are we as a society going to stop letting traumatized people traumatize other people and actually invest into healing our people nationally and globally? Because a lot of people like to say psychologists are a bunch of quacks. But it's like, no. As a collective, we need therapy for a lot of shit. A lot. Like, because the reality is we all go through trauma. It's just, what is it that we have that helps us grow from it? What is it that we have that makes us buffer against it? And what kind of materials is it that we as a human being, as a spirit having a human experience, need to have to be resilient and to grow from it? Because there's some people that have been through some of the worst shit and you would never know because of how well put together they are and emotionally regulated. Whereas some people, their life is like an open dumpster fire and we know it all. And yet they're still running around bleeding on other people. And I always say this on my channel that, like, we need to stop bleeding on people that did not cut us. Right? Like, so my thing is, when does this cycle of trauma end? When do we put a stop to it? How, like, I know how there's response, like, there's, because then again, a lot of people that are watching are like, because you have your master's degree in psychology, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, but even if I didn't have this degree and I'm not using it, when does this end? When does this end? Like, does it really have to get progressively, like, horrible that, like, because the rise of sociopathic and psychopathy is crazy? Or is it because with the invention of social media, now we're really starting to, like, see who's really a narc, who isn't, who's a socio, who isn't? Or is it because of the invention of social media that we are having this increase or in this rise in things? Because social media does change your brain chemistry. You start getting like dopamine effects when you start getting the notification. I said this in the fire sign reading that I have already disabled the notifications from Instagram, because I noticed that that's the app I would go to the most and always be on. And it's like, it's not normal to be on the internet all the fucking time. Content creator or not, it is not normal. It isn't. It really, really is not. I don't see a point to it. And my thing is like, there is a correlation. And I know correlation does not equal causation. Trust me. Dr. Heredia, shout out if you're watching, drilled and killed us into that. But there's something going on here where like the trauma rate is insane. And I'm just talking about within my city of Laredo, Texas. I do not know about the rest of the United States or anything like that. I would have to probably do a longitudinal study, which is like about a 20-year thing. And I don't know if I'm going to get funded. But the thing is, step one is recognizing like, okay, what I went through was not normal, because of, like, also it's actually having awareness, self-awareness of like, hey, what I went through wasn't fucking normal, and I gotta go talk to somebody about it. So there's all that shit that we go through personally on an interpersonal level. And then we as a collective society went through something very traumatic 5 years ago in 2020, where we were forced to hole up and stay in, and are we going to survive? Are we not going to survive? Whether you think it was planned or not planned, point is, we all went through it collectively, and we haven't been the same since. Like, our world changed so quickly within one fucking year. Not even a year. It was like, what? We all got distracted with Kobe's helicopter crash. So from like in Laredo, the way I know it, from like spring break up until like 2021 and a half-ish, 22, because that's when I got called in to be a teacher aide, was in 2020, because the substitutes did not want to go in because they were scared of getting the virus. So all the people who were waiting for their chance in the district to get in without the compadre system, that is when they called us in as basically a suicide squad. Like, okay, here you go, take the risk, which I'm grateful for, because we had to adapt as the teacher aides. We had to be substitutes, custodians, and sometimes teachers when they would do the rotations, or they would do 2 weeks at home and then 2 weeks on campus, and we would have to like basically become online technicians, had to go do this. Like, it was crazy the amount of workload the paraprofessionals had when that happened. And that's what made me a really good on my toes teacher when I had to teach 7th and 8th grade. But we still have not recovered from that. Like, our kids lost like social boundaries. Like, they don't respect each other anymore like that. Like, personal boundaries went out the window. Like, I can keep going on and on. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. As to trauma, the stuff that we went through in 2020, and what we need to do to recover it. Because there's some people that walk around wounded and they don't even realize that their behavior is not normal. The only thing you can control here, water sign, is you. How you respond. How you react, right? Because your response is your responsibility. I'm going to say that again. Your response is your responsibility. So if you in your heart of hearts just be like, I can't be with this man because I know for a fact he fucking cheated on me, I just can't prove it yet, separate. Go separate and go to therapy. An actual therapist. Don't be talking to ChatGPT, because look what happened to that girl and I on TikTok, like Kendra or whatever her name is. And you gotta go talk to people. We gotta go. It's okay to go talk to therapists, Latinos. It's okay. That dicho, la ropa sucia se lava en casa, only benefits the abusers. No confirmation. No. Like, no. And then I'm also seeing from this other angle that there's just been two people that basically just stayed married but keep cheating on each other. I got this for, I believe, air signs, that there's a karmic couple that likes to see who can get the most phone numbers between the two. And then in the end, you know, laugh at how, like, the people they were leading on end up having, like, a meltdown over them. Which, in itself, hey, what's the science behind that? How did two psychos end up finding each other and then wanting to mess with other people? You gotta be a psycho to genuinely want to play with people's emotions like that, in my opinion. But someone's really trying to stop you from finding out what it is they were doing with their money. Water sign. I was about to say fire sign. So they could have been spending it on the OF girlies. Which, no shade. Get your bag. But I don't know why they lie about it. Like, I would rather them give it to an OF girly than somebody that I personally know on my friends list. Me personally. Because at least the OF website's like an established business or whatever. Whereas this biatch, ¿qué? Andabas de chuga? ¿Eh? Right, but this person's about to get caught through messages, or someone's going to send you a screenshot by the 12th. Strong Leo here that's going to send you a message about what it is this Aquarius or the Scorpio is doing. And it's going to really upset you, water signs. You're just going to be like, I'm getting my shit and I'm out of here. And you're going to end up becoming even sexier afterwards. Like, the Queen of Wands is one of the sexiest ones. All the queens are sexy. All of them. But this one's very fiery. You think Blanche Devereaux meets Samantha Jones. That. And don't even get me started on why I think Carrie Bradshaw's the biggest douchebag out there. As a former Sex and the City fan. But I see you starting something new here. You are going to have to possibly bury a mother figure here, water signs. I'm sorry, my condolences. Or you need to get more rest, start saving your money here, or a mother figure's going to ask you for money. Or you're going to feel really betrayed by how somebody was stealing money from you. You need to keep your eye on your fucking money. Or if you have a couple's joint account, follow the paper trail. It's going to piss you off to find out what it was that happened. But for others of you, a small percentage, a mother figure is going to get taken out by a lover. Yeah, this was an ill-fated event. You're going to be okay financially, but it's still going to hurt and it's going to upset you. By a possible Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius that was upset that they were blocked off and that their mother or you kept rejecting them. For others of you, I'm seeing a man killing another man because they were having an emotional affair and they got upset that one chose a woman. Like, this is giving a DL man decided to just stay with his beard, his wife, and I don't even think the wife knows, and their lover's gonna kill him. Because they could not work things out. So this Virgo season is going to be very interesting, water signs, which is why I was taking so long to do it. Every time I take about like a 4-day delay between readings from like air sign, between any element, is because it's always something heavy. And I was just telling my husband this. I'm like, dude, I'm already dreading that fucking water sign reading. He's like, why? I'm like, I don't know. I have a nasty feeling. And this is what it is. But you need to thank your angels and amp up your spiritual protection. For others of you, someone's been sneaking around and that's why they can't get it up for you anymore. Anda de soldado del amor el vato. Yeah, but you're going to find out through the grapevine what it really is that this man was doing with his money. And you're just like, but a divorce. Divorce court. Quizás. But this man is also trying to, like, save this marriage, even though you're already, like, Jerry, even a blind man can see that Beth is heading towards the door. So someone really likes Rick and Morty over here. But, damn, water signs, it was a very fucking profound reading. I kind of like it, but I kind of don't at the same time, because it's kind of like, eh. But it's the shadow aspect of ourselves we need to face. It really boils down to you versus you. Is it going to be your bad habits and your excuses? Or are you finally going to put an end to it and be like, nah, I'm bigger than my excuses. I'm bigger than my procrastination. I got to get that bread. Or it boils down to this, water signs. Are you going to let a crackhead out fucking hustle you? You ever hear a crackhead be like, I got money to get high today? No, they don't. No, they don't. They're out there getting that money. But I miss the ones that would get you fucking cable and jumper cables and shit like that. Now these days they just want fucking money. Which, I mean, me too. I want somebody to just give me money just cause. Back in the day, they would get you fucking HBO and shit. But if anybody asks, I'm barely turning 27. Alright, in competition with you, low-key. Shreveport, a setup gone wrong. Yeah, be careful there. A nurse's assistant. Shout out to Texas Joe if you're watching. Redo that candle. M&M's in the reverse. Alexandria, a name. Manifest. Palo Santo. A border love. Book that checkup. An 80s lover. Champagne lover. Champagne campaign. You will be able to retire after this. So you're going to get a very nice settlement. But, chingo. Likewise, somebody likes wise guys. Carrie, what was I just saying? She's the biggest douche out there. Someone's watching Sex in the City. And if you really want me to, like, go on my tangent on Carrie Bradshaw, I'll probably do that on my personal TikTok for storytelling. If you made it this far in the reading, leave a high heel and lipstick in the comment section below. All right. Be proud and be loud of yourself. Amber is the color of your energy. The mission is peace. Someone's a 311 fan. Work on your triggers. What was I just going on a tangent about? Something about a false twin flame, Anubis, a fashion designer, a Gemini. Got caught looking you up. No, hombre, it's because Gemini son bien metiches, guys. So bugged your workspace, dream on, do a cord cutting stat, an Aquarius placement, chingao, a hotel worker doing something unholy. Persons being seen for who they really are, procedures, resort, PD, a karmic air sign, es el Acuario, stock market bailouts, pero the people you won't bail out, a Sagittarius, Jazzy, my favorite Thea is a Sag. Distance yourself from A and this person, drugs people's drinks, Aaron Brockovich type, needy kitty vibes, why not give you buck, sixth house, hanging off the balcony. She been mad at me. Peace and tranquility. Addicted to bettering yourself. Good job. A group of 4. Confusion spells. About to live your dreams. Nancy. Once Nancy Grace mentions you in trouble. Chris. Clean out the closet. That's why I said the only grace we're giving Casey Anthony is Nancy Grace. 404. Goon Squad. Birdman. Work on that throat chakra. Yo. Algo va a pasar con él with the P. Diddy case. Like, él sabe algo grave. Say bye-bye. And I just got chills channeling that. I'm in the new me. I'm in the new and the new when I roll up. Peace and justice. I wrote a song for you. Pues cántamela. Visual arts. Envious of everyone and anyone. Hombre, not that social. Unmarked cars up and down. Blame it on the goose. Got you feeling loose. Russ. I like Russ. He's cute. Keep away from these karmics. You will forever be booked. Claim it. Using your hair. The key players will be exposed and revealed. Cleanse your soul. Oh my gosh, that root beer is getting to me, Michael. Excuse me. I, first, middle, or last initial. I think you're sweet as pie. An insight job. Mira la vieja. Love yourself first. Janie. Say you sad. Someone said you got away. I was also going to say that song by John Mayer. Say what you need to say. You look good no matter what you wear. Katana. Using you for your connections and quote-unquote fame. This is 2025. Everybody's famous. All right. I think I'm ready to jump out the window. Someone's listening to Big Sean. Luxury. Sábado, April 2023. Vaporwave music. I am titanium. You show me love, but I won't fall. Conspiracy theories. In peril. Counting crows. Sha la 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 la. Damn it. Now it's going to be stuck in my head. Someone's love won't get you high. Bum girl doesn't want to work. Their karma's going to the loony bin. I wait. Stay in this weekend using substances to numb their karmic blowback. And all that BS is for the birds. And find you a curandera. Go with Bernia Mística. She is the best. Ella sí limpia la gente. Yo no. Yo no te voy a limpiar. I'm just going to be like, go with Bernia or go with this person or go with that person. Because I am scared of, like, cleansing people. I don't know why. Like, I'm scared that algo se me va a pegar. Even though I shouldn't. I'm a far bigger evil than anything out there. But alrighty, let me see. Let me pull down the signs that are going to be helping you out. I am going to do love stereo for Virgo season. It's just time, yo, time. And I can't be taking tarot cards to work with me. So, you know, they're going to be like, she's teaching witchcraft to the kids, even though it's like, your kids do not pay. All right. So you're going to have a Gemini, a Sagittarius, or a Capricorn helping you out. The number 3 could also be March. So somebody born in March the 10th could be a Pisces or an Aries, or somebody born in the month of October, Libra, and or a Scorpio, or October 3rd, Libra, March 10th is significant. But I'm going to leave it there, hochis. I hope these messages help you out, and bye-bye. Thank you for your patience.